What's up guys, it's Paul from eCommerce Gold, and in this video we're going to be looking at Payhip, which is an e-commerce platform that's primarily designed to sell digital products online. But is it any good? Well, that's the question I'm going to look to answer in this video by looking at the pricing, what you get for your money, and a quick overview of what the platform is like to use. Now, I will leave timestamps to all the different sections that I'm going to cover in this video, but if you are considering Payhip for your e-commerce platform, I would recommend watching this video all the way through so you get a feel of what the platform is actually like. So let's get started. Right, so the first thing I'm going to be looking at is the pricing of the Payhip platform, and they keep it really simple because they offer 3 plans. The first one is the free forever plan, which has no monthly subscription fee, but you do pay a 5% transaction fee on top of your payment gateway fees. Then there's Payhip Plus, which is $29 a month, but your transaction fee drops down to 2%. And on Payhip Pro, which is $99 a month, you don't pay any transaction fees at all. And one of the things I do like about Payhip is it doesn't matter which plan you're on, whether you're on the free plan or the pro plan, you get access to everything that Payhip has to offer. So you get access to all the features, you can sell unlimited products, and there's no turnover limit on any plan. So it's up to you to choose which one is going to be best for you. And you will have to do the calculations to figure out where the transition point is for your business to move, say, from the free plan onto the plus plan, depending on where the transaction fees, how much you're selling, etc. But that's going to be down to you to figure out. But in terms of pricing, there's really no complaints from me. It's very reasonably priced, and the pricing is very clear and easy to understand as well. So next up, we're going to look at the features that Payhip has to offer. Now, one of the main things when it comes to Payhip's features is the type of products you can actually sell, because it is primarily targeted at digital products. So you can sell digital downloads, you can sell memberships, you can sell subscriptions, you can sell online courses, you can sell online coaching as well. But it also allows you to sell physical products. So if you've got any products that relate to your digital products, you can also sell those via Payhip, which is really good because it gives you a lot of flexibility. And a good feature that they added, I think it was the end of last year, was product bundles as well. So you can bundle your products up to offer better value to your customers. Now, when it comes to features, they do have features for different types of products that you sell on your store. So there's different features for digital downloads in comparison to the online courses. Now, I'm not going to go through every single feature that Payhip has to offer because it basically be me just reading off the screen. But if you do want to go and see a breakdown of all the features, what you can see on screen, I'll leave a link to the written review of Payhip in the description. But it does have some really good features across the different types of products that you're enabled to sell. And one of the things that I do like is when it comes to Payhip's marketing, because it has a built-in affiliate system. So you can start generating revenue from affiliates from the get-go, which is really good, and this is a paid option on a lot of e-commerce platforms. You can also offer coupons, social discounts. There's lots of different things you can do when it comes to marketing basically your digital products via Payhip. Now, one thing I will say when it comes to the marketing, it doesn't have the best integrations with some of the social media platforms, but if you're good at marketing on social media and you're a content creator who's already got an existing audience, this shouldn't be a problem anyway. One thing I will say when it comes to SEO, and I'll cover this when we get onto the website builder, is that when it comes to SEO, Payhip isn't that great. But when it comes to payment gateways, it is quite limited because you are limited currently to PayPal and Stripe, which does give you some flexibility, especially with Stripe, because they have a few things that are basically built into the platform. But those are the only 2 options that you can currently offer on your Payhip store. And when it comes to your physical products, they do have some shipping options as well. So you can set up shipping for your physical products, which is nice because obviously that's what you're going to need. They also have some good reporting and analytics tool, so you can see what's going on with your Payhip store, how many sales you're having, and you can also see a breakdown when you go into the product overview. I'll show a bit more of this later on in the video, but you can see a breakdown of how many views and orders and sales you've got on those products. It's a nice little feature to have. You can just go in quickly and access to see how your individual products are doing. So feature-wise, I think Payhip is pretty well sorted, especially when you factor in the price of the platform. It comes with some really good features to sell a variety of different products and to be able to market it as well. So yeah, I think it's pretty good when it comes to the features. So the next thing we're going to look at is Payhip's website builder, because when it comes to using Payhip, there is a couple of options. This is what I was just on about with the reporting and analytics. When you go on your products, you can see an overview of how well they've performed. But But when it comes to using Payhip, there are two main ways you can use it. The first one is you could embed it into an existing website. So if you've already got a site for your business, you can set up a digital product on Payhip and just basically copy and paste the code into your existing website builder, and you'll be able to sell through that. But you can also use it to build a website. So if we go onto store, this is the Payhip dashboard, by the way, click on launch the store builder, it will open basically the customizer. So this is what the customizer looks like. And one thing I did want to talk about was the themes. So if we go into change store style and we click on themes, it will bring up all the themes that are available for Payhip. Now they don't have the biggest selection of themes, but this is something that they've added in the past few months. It's a much larger selection of themes that you can choose from. And even though there's not a massive selection, there's only 8 to choose from, they are well designed and they've got a quite unique look about them. There's different options for each theme, and even though it's a small selection, they are all free to use, and it does enable you to make a more custom store than you used to be able to do with the Payhip system. So when it comes to the theme selection, even though it's small, they are quite nice to look at. But what is good with Payhip is when it comes to theme customization, because what you can do is you can add sections to your pages. So this is the e-commerce gold homepage. No, you can't buy anything from this site. It's just a demo store. And if we click on add section, it brings up all the sections you can add to your Payhip store. And as you can see, there's quite a few different options down the side in the sidebar. And if you click on any of these options, there's different layouts you can choose from as well. And I really like this because it gives you a lot of control over the look and feel of your website, because you don't want a generic website that looks like everybody else's. You want it to be custom to you, your business and your brand, and you're able to do that with Payhip. So customization, I think, is really good. You can also go into the change store style and you can change colors, fonts. There's different fonts for different headings. So you got headings, paragraphs, your buttons. There's different fonts you can choose, so you can have that different kind of contrast between fonts, which is good, is something you want. You don't want a universal font across your store. And there's different options. You can add your favicon, there's options for your buttons. So when it comes to theme customization, there are a lot of options available, and you can create a good looking store using Payhip. So that's the customization, but what about creating pages on your site, creating blog posts? What can you do? Because you want to be more than just a home page. Well, with Payhip, you can do this. So if you click on add at the top, you can add a custom page if you want to, or you can see the pages that are available if you click on this drop down menu. So if we click on this and go into the About Us page, you can use the sections option to create truly custom pages on your site. So whether this is your about page, whether it's your teams page, something like that, you can create custom pages on your site. And you can also add a blog if you want to as well. So as you can see, we've got the blog down the bottom. And one of the things I do like with the blog, and I'll show you this, is if we come out of the store builder and we actually go into create a blog post, what you can do is if we click on the test post, no, that's previewed it. I want to edit it. Silly button clicking there. What you've got is this, what looks like a pretty basic text editor. So you'd come in, put your content in, add some images if you want to, then save that. But then what you can do is you can go into your store, launch the store builder, and you can actually add sections to your blog pages. So you can actually create custom blog pages, which I really like. So if we click on this, go into our test post that we were just editing, you could go in and you can add sections to this page. So if you wanted to add a gallery to this page, say you wanted to add that, you can add it below your content, which I think is really good because it enables you to make custom blog posts on your site, which is something that a lot of website builders don't allow you to do. But the only thing I don't like about the website builder when it comes to Payhip is the SEO functionality, because you can't set custom meta tags for your pages, you can't set custom URLs, things like that, which from an SEO perspective isn't ideal. But if you're using this as a content creator and you're marketing it to an existing audience, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. But if you was planning on using this to try and rank it in organic search, this might be quite difficult. Yes, you can do it based on the page's content, but the fact that you can't set custom URLs, you can't set custom meta information is a bit limiting in my opinion. It's something I would like to see improved with Payhip in the future. So that's the website builder. I actually think it's really good. It's a very feature-rich website builder. There's lots of customizations you can do. You can build custom pages, you can add a blog to your site. It really is a good website builder, and I was definitely pleasantly surprised when I was playing around with the website builder on Payhip. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. Right, so the next thing I want to talk about is support, because there may be a time when you need to reach out to the support team at Payhip because you're having an issue. Now, when it comes to support, Payhip currently only offers email support, which can be accessed by either dropping them an email at contact@payhip.com, or if you're in your dashboard, there is what looks like a live chat icon in the bottom right hand corner, which when you click on it, it may be behind my face in the video, so I apologize if it is. It brings up this form, which is basically just an email submission form. And that is how you contact support with Payhip. It's all done via email. There's no live chat support or anything like that. So even though it is quite limited, when I've actually dropped the support a message, they have got back to me pretty quickly, and the support has been pretty helpful as well. So even though I'd like to see live chat added between certain hours, that's another thing. I couldn't find the hours that the support were available as well. It just seems to be that they get back to your support tickets as quickly as they can. But it would be nice to see something like live chat available where you could access it from your dashboard. But what the current setup is, even though it is limited to email support tickets, the responses were pretty quick and they were pretty helpful as well. Right, so next up, let's talk about the web hosting, because Payhip is a fully hosted platform. But the one thing was I couldn't find much information about their hosting environment or the tech stack that they use, which is a little bit disappointing. The only information I could find was you get unlimited bandwidth, unlimited storage, and a free SSL certificate. I couldn't find any information regarding PCI compliance or a content delivery network. And also, because of the lack of basically customer example sites on the Payhip website, I wasn't able to run our usual performance testing that we do at eCommerce Gold, which was a little bit disappointing. So when it comes to their web hosting, I can't definitively say whether it's good or bad, but from actually trying the platform out, the sites do seem to load pretty quickly. So next up, what is Payhip like to use? We've already looked at the website builder, but what's the platform like to use in general? Now, getting started with Payhip is very simple. It's simply a case of going to Payhip. I will leave a link in the description, which is an affiliate link. So if you do go through that, I may earn a small commission. Very much appreciated if you do go through that link, and it comes at no additional cost to you. So once again, thank you if you do. But getting started with Payhip is very simple, because you just go to the website and you sign up for the free plan. And all you need to get started is an email address, create a password, add your business name, and create a store name for your site. Because by default, it will go on a Payhip URL, but you can add your own custom domain name at a later date if you want to. And once you've been taken through the sign up process, you'll be taken through to the Payhip dashboard that looks a little like this. And it may be slightly different because you can see I've already added my first product, but you'll be greeted by this short setup guide that includes adding your first product, setting up your checkout, and customizing your store design. I haven't set up my checkout yet because this is just a demo store. But this is what the basic setup guide is, and it takes you through the basic steps of getting your Payhip store set up. But the dashboard itself, I think, is very easy to use. It's got a very clean layout and it's very easy to navigate around, because I've gone for a top navigation bar and they are all well labeled. And it's easy to move from one section to another. So you've got your dashboard, which is basically your homepage when you log into Payhip. You've got your products, which is where you manage all your products, your store, your analytics, your marketing, your customers, and your account information. It's very simple. It's very easy to use and it's very easy to navigate around. It's one of the easier to use dashboards out there. So getting started with Payhip is very, very simple. And then building your store is as well, as I showed in the website builder. But what's it like when it comes to basically setting up your inventory? Well, when it comes to adding products, it depends on the type of product you are creating, because Payhip allows you to create a variety of different products and they all have a slightly different basically add new product page to go through. So when we click on products, it'll take us through to the product overview page, which you can see all the products are set up. Can you tell it's a demo store? Demo, test, test, demo. Original, I know. But if you want to add a new product, you click on this button here and it brings up all the options that are available. So you've got your digital products, you can sell a course, a membership, a physical product, a coaching service, or you can create a bundle based off any existing products that you've created. Now they will all have slightly different pages because they're all different types of products. So if we add a digital product, for example, this is what the page looks like. It's a simple one-page layout, very quick, very easy to use, and it doesn't take any real time to get your product set up. But what if we want to add a different type of product? So if we click on the course, for example, as you can see, it's a different setup. So if we do this and we do this as a test course, enter the title first, and click on add course, it will then bring up all the options for creating the course. So we can add new lessons and different things like that. And there's different options at the top for setting up your course. So it depends on the type of product that you're actually adding as to what the add new product page is like. But they're all very simple and very easy to use. I've been through and tried all the different ones, and honestly, I found it really easy to use. Now, when it comes to organizing your products, you can create collections. So if we click on collections here, as you can see, I haven't really set one up, but if we add a new collection, we can go through and set these up, choose the collection name, and then add the products that we want in that collection. We can set an image if we want to. Very simple, very easy to do, and it's a great way to organize your products as well. But what about if you've got a few physical products on your site? What about managing inventory? Because you're going to have a finite number of products. Well, they do have an inventory manager just for your physical products. And if you click on that, go in, it shows you how many products you've got in stock for your physical products. And if you click on edit, you can go in and quickly and easily change the stock quantity. Very simple, very easy to use. And it's nice to be able to go in and quickly update your stock quantity without having to go in and edit the product on an individual basis. So I do like that. Click on save, and then it updates the stock level for you. So overall, managing your inventory in Payhip is really easy to do. From setting up new products to managing your inventory for your physical products, it's really easy to do. And if you have to go in and edit a product, it is very simple as well. So if you go in and edit this product, it brings up the page that the product that we've already set up, and you can just come in and change whatever you need to on that product. It really is very simple and very easy to do. But what about managing your orders? Well, unfortunately, this isn't something I can show you because in order to be able to place a test order, I need to connect a payment gateway. And as this is a demo store, I haven't actually got a demo payment gateway to connect, unfortunately. So when it comes to managing your orders, I can't currently show that because I haven't got that part of the dashboard set up because I haven't got a payment gateway that I can add to the store, unfortunately. So is Payhip any good? Yeah. I was actually pleasantly surprised by the platform, and if I'm being completely honest, it was a lot better than I was expecting it to be, because I've used quite a few of these different types of simple, easy website builders that have been quite limited in what you've actually been able to do with the platform. But that wasn't the case with Payhip, because it comes with a good selection of features, you can sell a good variety of different products, and the website builder is actually pretty good. That was the one I was most surprised by, because a lot of the website builders with these types of platforms are usually very basic, but that wasn't the case with Payhip. I thought the website builder was actually really good. And I think for what Payhip is designed to do, it's really good. Because not only is it designed primarily for digital products, but it's actually targeted at content creators as a quick and easy way for them to start selling their digital and or physical products online. And it does this job really, really well. And if this is what you're watching this video for, if you're a content creator considering Payhip, I would definitely consider using it, because you can sign up for free, you can try it out, and it just works. It works really well, in my opinion. I say I was pleasantly surprised with the platform. And as I say, I will leave a link to Payhip in the description, as well as my full written review, which you can go and check out. Now, the link is an affiliate link, which means if you do go through that, I may earn a small commission at no additional cost to you, but it does help me out a lot. So thank you if you do go through that link. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, a like would be absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.